Now, if something popping tonight, he popping tonight.
See, right.
We love you, all of you.
These two are going south.
Y'all have to go home.
Where you can get, you know,
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, let me get a
take this seat.
Got this
Count that.
Oh, can I? Alright, fuck it, I wish you did.
A word?
Oh, shit. I mean, they didn't Darkside radio too. My girl gonna kill me, but it is what it is. Nigga, I'm gonna get right after the show.
Call me if you down to try. You gotta sell your soul to the soul.
You gotta say what your best friend for. Some niggas are street stars, some niggas are street person. Me, I'm a street person.
It is good when you high.
Hello, the camera. Cameras, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, hey, what up, y'all? Why is it? Okay, yeah.
Because Nico's black.
They say y'all go get that. Hella good. Oh, what's your boy done that? He not playing.
Cutting lights on.
Oh, you want me to do?
Somehow she got lost.
Really, nigga? Okay, I got you. Watch when we have loud sounds. Yeah, hold on, I'm on my dead now. Yeah. Alright, listen, where my cup at? I'll be damned. Hurry up before I finish this shit. Yeah.
He's so rude. Go to nobody.
Yo, what's up? What's good, y'all? Like our brother, Darkside Radio. We are back. Another song for the week. Shout out to Lex, aka Mom. She got her big business meeting or whatever the case may be. She's at work, so she's being a little held up. So shout out to her. Jesslyn should be on her way. In the meantime, in between time, we're gonna chill with the man of the hour tonight, Mr. fucking Art Fest over here, Jay Javon.
Nice. Yo.
Yes. And to my extreme right, you know he's a WVMR family member. You guys seen him numerous times, especially Loud Silence show just now. The birthday boy over here,
Right. Yo, what's good, John?
Yeah.
Poorly right now.
So it's your birthday and you're drinking, so I don't need to ask you how the fuck you're doing.
Nah, I'm not fucked up.
Nah, he's far from it. Trust me. I've seen when he gets fucked up. He's not. He's nowhere close.
Nowhere close.
He makes it dark.
Yeah, I actually heard that that's a mentality though. Like that's not a real thing. If you you can mix light and dark, but you just don't feed into that shit, you can actually be all right.
Shit, I was mixing dark and light on New Year's. I ain't
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it though.
Bro,
Like,
I was gone.
Long Island iced tea. If you really think about it, if it's made properly, it has both light and dark liquor.
This is true. That is why niggas get fucked
You
up.
only see the light liquor, but if you really think about it, even though it's light, it's still technically considered a dark type of liquor.
Okay. It makes sense.
Yeah, see,
You're
murder
still in the
mixologist on the
fuck.
Trust me.
line.
He's
He's a total package, people. Book him for your DJ needs. He will also be serving you drinks as well. He'll be on the mic, talking all types of reckless shit, and cooking food and all that shit
That is a
too.
fact. I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So it ain't about me though.
Yeah. So Jay, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great every day, all day, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I can tell that you're especially feeling great too, because I saw your post a few days ago when you was promoting the album cover for your new joint, High Tide.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was hard.
Logan, man.
Yeah, no problem.
A lot of
Definitely.
thoughts and effort went into it, so
Yeah.
I like that you noticed that.
Of course, yeah, I try to notice everything. And this is why I'm reading this fundamental, people. Because I'm scrolling on my timeline, and I see this shit. I'm like, oh, my nigga Jay, he dropped the shit. I was like, I gotta listen to it so I can be ready for the interview. Reading this fundamental, because it wasn't until after I looked at all his YouTube, all of his SoundCloud, I looked at his caption and was like, oh yeah, High Tide dropping real soon. I was like, oh, this nigga here. Oh shit.
Nah, cause
Look at your
actually,
fucking friends.
Yeah, shout out to Miko. Trying to be like Kramer and shit, trying to interrupt niggas' shows.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah,
actually, the reason why I haven't dropped it yet is like I took some time to edit a few songs just because I let a few people like listen to it. Most of the people they like loved it, but it was like certain things I felt I needed to tweak. And once they said the same things, like, alright, so let me go back and tweak a little bit before I drop it because I'm kind of a perfectionist. Like it's only 6 songs, but if it's not done the way I want it or the way I like it, then I'm not dropping shit. And I had to have the artwork done the way I wanted it before anything. Because I was supposed to drop this like a month or 2 ago, but it was not how I wanted it. So I just pushed it back.
I respect that.
I mean, perfection takes time, man.
Exactly.
Very true.
You want it to be flawless, you have to take your time. You don't want to rush it out there like, oh, I want to beat the time, and then all of a sudden it's not like what you really wanted, and you don't feel proud of your own music.
At all, because niggas be putting out bullshit.
Is it true?
Putting out bullshit.
Nah, talk that shit.
I'm not the one to discredit anybody, but a lot of stuff's like, you probably should have took your time with that one.
That's
but
right.
It's just me looking from the outside, but
Hey,
whatever.
it's a creative process. Now, is this how you always been a perfectionist, or was this something that happened over time? Because I also in that caption it said that this is your junior project, so this isn't like your debut joint or anything.
Nah.
So you've been in the game for a while, and I think you've cultivated a certain professionalism to it, or is that just how you've always been?
That's just how I've always been. It's like my mom and my pop, they always told me, if you ain't gonna do something right, then don't do that shit at all. So I was like, okay, alright, so I play ball. When I play ball, if I'm going to a game, not just learn to move, I ain't got that shit perfected, I ain't doing it.
Okay.
So it's like, once I really got into the music, I haven't been doing music for too long. It's like my 4th year.
Okay.
So, but it's like,
So your senior year.
yeah, so like every year I like to do something, but I take that year to make sure it's how I want it, because if it's not, then it's a double.
Okay.
I'm not fucking with it.
I respect that. Jocelyn Blue just walked through the fucking door.
How we doing?
Yeah, so she gonna get us all situated.
Probably today. I was like, oh, that. So we had the show.
I mean, shit.
Right,
I don't know what
right.
you're doing next month, but I mean, Valentine's Day, I might set something up.
Speaking of
Right,
Valentine's Day, I got
right.
something special for Valentine's Day. So
Oh, Jocelyn,
stay
you got
tuned
something
for that.
special for Valentine's Day.
Hey, that way.
Hey, listen, man. Just call me Jason Bourne the plug. I'm trying to flex some people into it.
Both literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Something like
That way.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Give me how you live, player.
that's a fact. Yeah. So, let's take it back to when you first started. So you said you only been in the game for 4 years.
Yeah.
What made you start?
Well,
4 years ago.
I've always been a big fan of writing, so I would write a lot. Like even in school, I didn't really fuck with school like that. I just went to play ball.
Right.
English class, when you have the free writing section, you know that I would flourish in that because that's what I like to do. So I would write about my life, what I was going through and shit. And I would actually like make little songs at the crib, but I would add it to my iPod and listen to it myself. Nobody would ever know about it. And one day I'm playing this shit, and my boy's like, yo, what do you listen to? I'm like, myself. I'm like, fuck out of here. Like, what you talking about?
Like,
So I actually like let them listen to it, and they're like, yo, this guy alright. Like,
Wait,
I
you
kinda
just spitting
fuck with it.
acapella?
No. I'm a writer. That's what I do. I write. So I would write it, and I had like my own little setup. So I would just record it at night, put it on the iPad, walk around bumping it. Like, this nigga, what the fuck you listening to? So then I let them hear it one day, and it was like, yo, this is it's kind of fire. And I got an older brother, his best friend, he was into music heavy, and he heard it. His name is Two Tone Band. We actually part of a group now called South Audio. And he was like, yo, come fuck with me. Like, this shit is alright. So I'm like, alright. Then from there on, it's just been sky's the limit. That's what's moving up.
Yeah, I noticed. I asked that question. It's very funny how you get the same answer. A lot of people drop their own music and listen to themselves, and it really takes somebody else telling you like, nigga, this shit is dope. Why are you not pushing it? And then you like, I should push this shit. Yeah.
I mean, it was more in a sense for me like a journal, or like a musical journal, because I'm not about to sit there and write a journal and like, yo, this nigga got a journal. It's like I write it and I record it, and I would listen to like shit that I'm going through in a musical sense, other than just having it sit in the damn journal. Like, oh, this nigga's in his feelings. Like, nah. So I just put it into music, and it was fun.
Okay.
I always found it to be fun.
Okay, good. Because that was gonna be my next question. Like, since you're, you're writing down everything you're going through and everything you feel, was it tough trying to put it out there for other people to listen to. Like, it's one thing for your niggas to listen to it because they probably been through some of those things with you, or they know you better than most.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about somebody who has no idea who the fuck you are and they just listen to you on Spotify and they're in Kansas City somewhere, like, yo, this nigga Jay Javon, yo, this nigga is alright. Like, what was that experience like?
It was a good experience, but at the same time, it's like, I honestly don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Because like, what I notice about music, you're gonna have some people that absolutely hate it, and you're gonna have some people that absolutely love it. So it's like, I'm focused on the people that love it, and even if they don't love it, I love it. Right. So like, you can either listen or you can not listen, but it's not gonna stop me from doing what I need to do what I want to do. So fuck how you feel.
Okay.
Okay.
I respect that.
Okay, so with that being said,
like that.
I
love it, 100.
I love it too, but now, can you differentiate the difference between hating and somebody giving you constructive criticism?
Right.
All right. Hating is just like, oh, this nigga just straight up whack. Like, oh, your bars is whack, your flow is whack, your beat is whack. Shit, nigga, the pen you hit that with broken is whack. Like, boy, like, it's just like, nigga, fuck that notebook
fuck the
you
staples
use.
you got it from.
And then it's like,
Fuck the customer, like the person that sold it to
pretty
me.
much.
Fuck on everything.
Like, just fuck everything. Nigga, fuck Target. I know you got that from Target.
Yeah.
That's just hating.
We go to Walmart for that shit.
Tarjay.
So it's like, and then constructive criticism, you have people like, they listen and they like it, but they notice something that, you know, you could work on, something to develop on, and they let you know that first, but they start first and foremost, like, yeah, it's good. Yeah. But if you mess with this a little bit, or you tweak that a little bit, it could be better. Alright, cool. As long as I know that you like it and you respect what I'm doing. But if you just flat out like, oh, that shit whack, fuck out of here. You got a group of 10 people saying this shit fire, and you the one nigga hating because what? Like, you don't have to listen to it, so fuck it. Like, I don't care. You're hating. But it's like, me nowadays, I think most of these mumble rappers are whack. Like, when it comes to like actually rapping. But that shit is good when you partying. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm being there bumping that shit too. Like, it's catchy. Yeah. It's not trash, but as far as like rapping, like hip hop that I grew up on.
Okay. Damn, you said something I could take so many different avenues. Alright, so you said hip hop that you grew up on.
Yeah.
What hip hop is that exactly?
That's
who
like
some of your favorites?
Nas, 50 Cent. Even though I feel like you can't be a Nas and a Jay fan. I fuck with Jay too.
Why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say why not.
Man, it was beefing at a point about who was the best. They're like in the same era.
Yeah.
And it's you either got to ride with Nas or you got to ride with Big. I mean, you got to not ride with Nas or ride with Jay. I'm riding with Nas. Like, I'm sorry. I'm riding with Nas.
So if you was in that era, where would you put yourself at? Who would you say your flavor flows similar to, or better than, or up to par with?
I wouldn't really classify myself with anyone. I wouldn't be Jay Javon like I am now. Because I didn't live the life that they lived. Maybe similar, but it's not the same. So the story I'm going to tell them in a different light. So I could really compare it.
I respect the age, because some people would have been like, I sound like Nas, or and I'm like, how?
You may be influenced by
Right,
Maybe
so I
like
really
it was
respect that answer, because
yeah.
most people would have actually sat there and tried to figure out which one they sounded like, and I'm like, no.
That's something I never put energy into. Like, oh, I sound like Nas, I'm going to call this shit, you know, Josh the Dominus or something like that.
So was that a trick question?
Nah, actually, honestly, it was.
That's how I get around it.
Like I said, some people would have sat there and really sat there and be like, yeah, I put myself up there. I'm like, how could you put yourself with Nas?
No, I like how you differentiated that.
He wasn't around that era. So you can't put yourself with Nas, you put yourself with Jay. You can say, I'm trying to get there, or I'm trying to surpass that, but for you to say that you're there with that person, I feel like you're full of shit.
It's crazy to see that.
Right. So I appreciate that answer.
There you go. See, I finesse my way around it.
Definitely did, though. I ain't gonna lie, definitely did, though.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. I mean, going back to what you said, though, I don't know. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with liking both. At the end of the day, though, lyrically, I gotta go with Nas, but business-wise, Jay. Because, I mean, it's like Nas won the battle, Jay won the war. anytime you can lose to a nigga and then I sign you years later, it's like,
Right.
nigga, checkmate.
So he
Alright, you got that. Yeah, go ahead and sign this right here. Real
Right.
quick. Alright,
Then we
nigga, I
sign
own
like
you.
Nas later. Like,
Yeah, try to put out Ether remix now. See if I'll duck that shit.
I definitely agree with that. I can't argue with that, but you're not about to be walking around like I'm a Nas fan screaming Jay at that point in time.
Oh, nah.
It was either you was one or the
Not
other.
back then.
Exactly. So, I was ride with Nas. So that's why
I can't even knock you, because at that time, what, Stillmatic dropped, fucking Rewind, Second Childhood, that was my album. Like, I can go on for days with that shit. Fucking Ether, Got Yourself a Gun, like, that was that shit. So, yeah. But,
All I need is one mic.
oh, yeah.
Classic.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
This shit was always there, like, okay, so,
Stop.
explain what was it like to actually start performing your music? Because it definitely seemed like you was a vet up on stage when I saw your art fest.
I was just being me, to be honest. I'm like that all the time. My first performance, I almost shitted on myself. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I went with my boy Two Tone and the rest of the crew, and I think it was in Queens, actually.
Which been like Blackthorn?
I don't even remember, but we did Blackthorn a few times. I was good by that time.
Yeah.
But this is my first ever in like 2014. And my boy Sean Sutton, he's a singer. He's pretty popular. We was there together, and there was a girl on stage, and he see me going like, "Yo, what's good with you?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm scared as hell, boy, like nervous as hell." He like, "Yo, shorty up there doing her thing, you over here sweating bricks, like relax." And I just got up there, I looked, saw the lights, fucking, I just was myself, and everybody was fucking with it. So, like once I finished, I'm like, "Damn, that rush was like real, like I fucked with that."
Yeah.
Like I had people rock with me, vibe with me, and I had no stage presence at the time. It was just music. So it's like show after show, and I started to gain the presence and get more comfortable and just be me because I'm a goofy person. Like, it just took that and put it into my performance, and just went from there.
That's what's up. Okay.
Because at Art Fest, I wasn't vet by then. I was chilling, I'm bopping. I looked to the side. I said, "Y'all bopping." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing my shit up here."
That's a fact.
I was having fun. Like, it was fun.
That's what's up.
That's what it's about.
Okay, so is that what you would advise a new up and coming artist that's listening right now that hasn't performed or is still in the beginning phase of performing?
Well, most definitely. Just be you. Like, if you the type that's just too cool, you want to stand around, just make sure you're making eye contact. There's somebody in the crowd that's feeling your shit, whether people like it or not. If you a hyper type, shit, bounce around, jump off some chairs and some shit. I seen one nigga swing from the sun before. I'm like, how the fuck you
Wait, this is that artist?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, that sounds like
That's like Zeke.
Yo, now, see,
That's like Zeke.
kudos. See, people out of two, you jumping up shit. But I did like an album release party at Medusa way back when it was open. This one nigga, he just came out and he's swinging from the pole from the ceiling. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, but I'm looking like, oh, this nigga, hell, he's different. Me and him. So after that, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm out there fucking stone cold stunning somebody next time. Like, that's what I'll do. I'm some hype nigga. Let me get hype. So what's up?
Wait, not to intrude. May I have one?
She trying to.
Of the lemonade or the porter?
The mixture.
She all these. She
Damn.
trying to.
The way my brain is set up. Okay.
Nigga, you can't pour
Yeah,
it.
you can't fuck. I
Was
thought
that
you was
way
good.
too much? That
My
tipped
son
you
say he was
over.
good. Look
That
at him now.
request
He
of
did.
I've
tipped
been
him
partying
over.
since 2 weeks ago.
Well, it's been his birthday, what month?
Your
Understandable.
birthday the whole month.
Fuck it, that's what I do.
I respect it. I mean,
That is my one request, not to intrude.
But you party the whole month.
That is a fact.
Yeah, at this time, I definitely want to say, if y'all motherfuckers want to call in and have any questions or comments for Jay Javon, or you want to tell us how the fuck you celebrate and turn up at your birthday, hit us up at 646-867-7220.
Call in, man. Everybody on my Instagram live and shit. What up? See my brother Steve. Call in. Some questions. Ask me what's
I
up.
was trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Thank
she
you.
is adamant about that.
Oh, no, he
Yeah.
reminded me.
Oh,
He just reminded me. He goes, let me get that. And I was like, well, pass it.
Okay, so what was it like to first receive notoriety from somebody that you didn't know? It was like, yo, I was watching your shit, or I listened to your shit, like, yo, this shit was fucking dope.
The first time ever, I feel like I was on top of the world. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, it was from a girl. She actually lived in fucking Switzerland.
Oh wow.
I don't
That's
understand
different.
how.
International.
So it's like people around that I grew up around, they listen to it. It's like, all right, you give me compliments because you see me doing something you wasn't fucking with before, which is cool. I respect it. But I got somebody in a whole different country, don't know nothing about me but my music, and they actually fuck with it and can relate to it. I don't even speak this language, but like it. So it's like, damn, like I'm really doing something. And I actually got my mom to think about that because she be on Facebook. Like that's my biggest fan. Like I love my mom. Like, she always support my music. Whether she'll tell me straight up like I don't fuck with this song and I think you should not do it. I'm like, but mom, like this is what's going on.
I can imagine
I don't
the
care.
songs.
I don't care. I'm like, alright, so fuck that. Mom don't approve. I might have to cut it. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, she actually was like reposting it and got it put on like the internet radio. And the person heard it, followed me and everything. Reached out to me, so that was pretty dope. Like, that was like my best experience so far.
That's what's up. That's cool. Alright, so explain where Gadget came from.
How you find out about
Nigga, I
you
be out
do
here.
some research.
Nigga, this is what I does this. I'm telling you.
I respect it. I respect it. It actually came from Inspector Gadget. Because I was always told some winky niggas.
You was running around with the Trish crew, nigga?
Nah, I was just
You
told
flashing
like
bitches?
I would play ball.
Oh, okay. You too? This nigga was driving by and
I can relate, bro. I got you. I got you.
I played ball and one of my best friends, his name is Kyle. And I just dunked on like 3 people one day. He like, yo, get the fuck out of here with your Inspector Gadget on. So everybody started laughing. Then it went from Go-Go Gadget to just Gadget.
You need a track with that theme song in the background.
Yeah, I actually was looking to like do something like that. But at the point in time, I was getting ready to change my name because the shit I was going to do. Like, limit myself. So I was like, all right, scratch that idea. But that actually was a childhood nickname. I had it since I was like 11. I was always told. I was 5'9" when I was 11.
You too?
So I was like told as hell, yeah.
See, I like it.
So
I
it
can
was,
relate.
it was cool.
Tall nigga shit.
So all that shit back. You was 6'7". I didn't think he was that tall.
Hey,
I
wait,
was like,
where the short niggas at?
nigga,
Full
like-
name,
Tall
616,
niggas.
867. Yo,
Tall niggas unite.
Niggas tall
Hey,
too.
where my short niggas at? We can always find shit in our side.
Tall niggas
Nah,
fight.
Nigga, certain Jordans come out, y'all niggas is assed out. Fuck that. Nigga, I'm good.
Sir, what?
Certain Jordans come out,
I
some
work
y'all
at a
big feet
sneaker
niggas.
spot. I ain't gonna say that too loud.
But you
I ain't
But you ain't
right.
playing like Jordan though.
What?
But you ain't playing like Jordan though.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
How many niggas
Look.
playing Jordans?
So look, I ain't
Niggas
gonna
gonna
lie
buy
though.
Jordans just to
I ain't gonna
stunt.
lie though.
I actually bought my.
But look, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
can't ball it on J's, bro.
I ain't playing like Jordan either though.
Not all of them.
Nigga, that shit is a fraction of rent. I wish I would play
Fact.
goddamn Jordans.
Word.
Nigga scuff me, I'm shooting that shit up like fucking 8 Boogie and
Right.
Saying, yo, I had the sponsorship at Douglas. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just saying I ain't had to worry about it. They just said it.
Well, I mean, if you giving me free shit, I'll fuck
Right,
you. I'll fuck shit up.
tell them to send you
Just
size
got
15.
You getting free shit?
Just
Must be nice.
Tell
Yeah.
them to send you size 15.
Yeah, right.
See?
Yeah,
Ooh, what the
Nah,
fuck?
see, I got blessed. I don't wear them 15.
Yeah.
That's different. I only wear 12, so
I wish.
I'm alright.
See?
Well,
Regular tall size, 12.
15.
Yeah, that's
Let me get a 15
that's one of
extra.
two pairs.
That's a bonus of canoe. So,
I wish though. I wish.
This nigga gotta wash and reuse his uptowns and shit. You can't find shit in your goddamn size, nigga.
I go to the outlet for the outlets.
Outlet for outlets. They always got your size.
Yeah, that's right, though.
That's what's up. So, alright. Obviously, you know, I'm sure a lot of people were telling you, like, yo, why don't you ball? So, what was that like? Like, I'm sure, like, did you ever have that, like, fork in the road moment where it was like, it was either balling or I'm gonna pursue this rap shit?
Nah, because I gave up the life of ball around like 2010. I was heavy on basketball since I was like 6 years old. That's all I wanted to do. And in high school, actually, in 11th grade, I was getting like Division II looks and shit, which was pretty dope. I figured like my 12th grade year was gonna be lit. Cause I'm my senior year, I'm gonna be the man.
Right.
But shit happened, and me and the coach wasn't really getting along too great. So then I left and I actually went away to trade school to get a scholarship. And I was sitting at home not doing shit, and I get a scholarship, and I ain't no bump. So I went away to trade school, and I got a full scholarship football to like a Division II school, but I turned shit down. So my mom got sick. So
So,
it's
yeah,
like,
she's good now, right?
better, but you know, You know how life goes.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Like, I don't regret it because it made me like a better man in the sense. Like, I came home and I learned a lot of responsibility. And I was there for my family, so they kind of like not depend on me, but they look to me like a role model. So I could have been away doing my thing and making one of my dreams happen, or I could have been at home helping my parents out and providing a better way for my brothers and having like, production. So it's like it goes hand in hand. So I don't regret nothing I did, and I'm happy with the decision I made. Like all of that happened, and I put all of that into my music, and then all of a sudden here you go music. So it's like one dream ended for another to begin. So
It's a good way to look at it. Okay. So now, with everybody, well, with certain people in your family looking up to you as a role model, is that the reason why you do the type of music that you do? Because I was listening to some of your shit like Changes, and I was like, oh, this nigga's different. I respect that.
it's in a sense it is, but not really. That's really just life. Like it's just the life that I live. It's not for me to sugarcoat anything for my younger brothers or my nieces or whatever the case may be. It's just life. Like I look at shit like I see what people are doing, like drinking lean and all that other bullshit. I'm like, bro, I can't never do this shit in my life. Like, I care about life too much to be fucking my shit up. So I'm gonna write about it. Like, y'all can do it, but this is not what I want. And then I see Instagram models, they fun to look at them if you want. But I don't want to cuff y'all.
Yeah.
Like, so it's shit I see like that, and then I just write about it. So a lot of that and changes. Like, if you listen to the lyrics, so it's just everyday life shit. So I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
All right.
Just like that.
Okay, so with this new project coming up, High Tide, what's the difference between this one and your debut project?
The difference is my debut project, I was just like raw. It was just like straight meat. This one I'm like molded. And I feel like I'm at a high point in life, which is where High Tide comes from.
Okay.
So it's like with everything that I've been through, everything that happened, like I prevailed through it and it made me better as far as like life and with music. So now I can say that I'm where I want to be and I'm only gonna go forward. So I'm at a high time, I'm at a high point. So it's just grown up.
That's what's up. I respect that.
Yo, molded man.
Okay. All right, so mainstream, do we have some of this music queued up? You can see how grown up and shit he is.
So wait, that makes me curious. So how many years or how much time passed between projects?
I usually try to do something like every year. So I've only been rapping like seriously for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I didn't do anything because like with work and shit I actually got promoted and I needed to like make more money and shit. So I actually got promoted twice.
Nice.
I was in appreciate it. And I was in a relationship and you know how that goes.
Yeah.
So like I had to like sit back and look like, yo, you went from making music every other day, writing every day to recording something every couple weeks. And I did one song in the year of 2017 between like January and what was it, August? Fuck out of here. That's what I told myself, like, nah, you bugging. So I took a break from that and from I wanna say like September up until December, I done wrote enough music for like 3 projects. So it's like that's what I'm aiming towards this year. I'm trying to do 4 projects. I'm trying to do 4. Like I feel like I need to make up for lost time. Like I said, the High Tide is all from part of maturity. So I'm like mature about this shit. So I need to really get on my grind if I really want to make this happen. So be on the lookout for 4 projects from Jay Javon.
4 projects in a year?
4 projects, 1 year.
That's what's up.
So what, you want to just drop some shit every season? Soon as
Pretty-
the leaf
pretty
falls,
much.
nigga, I got some shit for you. Hold on. Nigga, one snowflake, I got that. You got that, nigga.
Another one.
That wasn't the initial idea.
Another
Bitch, you
one.
wearing shorts? I got you.
Another one.
Yo, my initial idea with this project coming up is to drop it, and then like a few weeks later, drop another project, which is what I'm going to do. Like I said, for Valentine's Day around something.
Okay.
So a large part of my fan base is actually females.
Oh, really?
I
Actually?
don't know why. I guess I'm kind of handsome, you know. So
Yeah,
people wanna listen. But the music is actually good too. So
So all pretty boys say.
I ain't a pretty boy. I used to be an ugly nigga, to be honest. I just thought it would be good, but you know, I think it's a thing, honestly. But whatever. So it's like,
That bit makes a difference.
it does. Right?
Big, eh?
So Cross
It
fire.
does though.
Look, shut up here, bro. It's shit too. All right.
Yeah, me, whatever.
Let my shit grow back.
Cut
Cut it for the weekend. Cut it for the birthday. Cut it for the birthday.
A co-signer, so.
Yo, make sure you gotta scrape more thighs, man. That's all. That's all. I'm telling you, scrape some thighs, that shit just fluffs out.
Right.
Niggas be looking like Afro Thunder and shit.
Yo, so this song Bonfire, right?
Black out.
That's my shit right there. It's like my favorite song.
Oh yeah, so alright, you can throw to it.
Yeah, actually, my boy Vaughn, he produced the song, so it's like I was listening to it, and that's the vibe that I got from it. And I was kind of like feeling myself when I was writing it, so that's what most of the lyrics came from. So that's why I fucks with it. I feel like this song is like really me, but it's like it's in a wavy sense. Actually, I'm not using the word wavy. I'm using the word splashy. So it's
Splashy.
Ooh, I like that.
I like it.
You can use it on so many
I'm
different
gonna
levels.
splash those
Yeah.
streets.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a layered word.
I'm
Double
gonna splash this
entendre.
into this car. Hold on.
Flashy. I'm feeling
Splash.
splashy
Yeah.
tonight.
Hey, Jen.
We're using that, guys.
There you go.
I'm feeling a little
Splashy,
splashy
guys.
tonight. I'm
You
just
gotta
letting
give
you
me
know.
I'm
credit.
just saying, I want to get wet tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the surfboard.
I like it. It's layered. It's layered.
This is what we
Nice job,
doing.
yeah.
Yo, this is what we doing.
I'm about to hang 10. Shit.
I can't stand you.
I got men black out there. Look, next week, I ain't talking about me and my brother at the same time.
Yo. Yeah, run.
Flash down. This the last one, but it's all right. Let's go.
Keep a bad chick, cause that's my desire. Good time, good vibes, running around face like a rehab. When I'm feeling like the greatest in my bank account, they got me feeling like I made it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I really hate to see the weekend, I do, but I'm Frank Gallagher on the weekends. A fact, I'm not gonna hold you, I'll be twirling. You be bugging, doing crazy shit.
You gotta have me.
You know what?
Once that's done, I'm out.
I should have been a twin.
Yo, babe, shout me out. What's up?
Fucking with a friend on my Snoop
You
Dogg
acting
shit. I
ain't
miss
show.
that juice up with that gin.
I did.
I got 20
Now
bad
we're
bitches
working.
in the city with it. Puffing on them jugs, boy, they
Listen.
getting lit.
They say no.
Shit, 'cause that's my
She said no.
You probably see a shot after that show.
Now I don't even smoke, but I
After
need a
this
blunt.
one,
Shorty
too?
wanna kick it with the
Nah,
team. I
I
don't
went
need a
for
blunt.
2 shows.
Stingy with them yams. Cause
Little
some niggas know that I'm trying to find a rub
Yo,
like the
what's good,
treasure.
y'all?
We headed
Before
to
you
the
take
beach
these
and
murder,
the Henny got us tweaking. We do this at the hours when we know we should be sleeping. And shorty doing tricks with the smoke. You had to see it. She's a wizard with the O's like a last that was arenas. No time for downgrades, only level up. You're never gonna make it, etc., etc. You never hurt my pride. You don't even try it. I just take that negativity and throw that in a bonfire. I got 20 bad bitches, man, it's city with it. Puffing on them jugs, boy, they getting livid. I keep a bad chick, cause that's my desire. Good times, good vibes from that bonfire.
I need to be on that wave right now.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, that's part of the goddamn song. I'm like, yo, this nigga is switching shit up.
I'm about to say,
Yo. Darkside Radio.
That way.
Black Out the Rebel, Just Live Blue to my left. Jay Javon, the man of the hour in the middle. And the birthday boy to the far right. See Murder. You just heard Jay Javon's new joint, Bonfire. I feel what you're saying.
I fucks with it.
Yeah. Very splashy.
I like the beats, mad chill.
Very wet.
Very
And that's the kind of music that I'm into.
Wet splash. Wow.
Yo, you gotta do the video with a raincoat on. Extra splash.
Yes. Even if it's nice.
With the umbrella. With the umbrella too, though. You don't have an umbrella too, though, son. Look. Sprinkles.
I got you right now.
Jumping in
Have a clothing designer design like raincoat, like skimpy outfits for like the dances and shit.
Oh my god.
Nigga.
Now you taking it too far.
No, cause
Nah, it makes sense, though.
If you listen to the song, he said he has 20 bad bitches. Am I right? You said 20, not 19.
They're
not
the
21.
splash.
You
They're
had
the
20.
rain. Don't put them in raincoats. He's in the raincoat. They're the rain.
Outfits. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be
Wait.
I'm pulling with the raincoat.
Right,
They
I
got
kinda
it.
like that shit too, though.
Like, why you gotta put them in raincoats? They are the
I
rain.
ain't
They
gonna lie.
splashy.
I'd rather
They
them
get him
do the
with.
splashing.
Ooh.
I'd rather them do the splashing. I ain't gonna
I mean,
lie.
that's true. I mean,
I'll do the work, but I'd rather them do the splashing. Just saying. That way.
yo, listen, man.
Yo.
I don't know. That's an idea.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna drop it right now, then it might be too cold. But have like a nice little water.
True.
Girls get all splashy and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just listen, man. I don't know. Don't mind me.
That way.
I like the creative energy. I respect
I
it.
try, man. You know.
The ideas just pop up.
Yeah. But okay. All right. That was definitely a good joint, especially to introduce the new project. Bro.
Yeah.
So what can we expect with this new?
Just good vibes. That splash.
Okay.
It's different from what I've done previously. Like I was actually on some like real hip hop rapping, like
Bars.
And now this is like I'm giving you that, but I'm giving it to you in
songs and
like a
really
vibe, like in that splash. You feel me? I'm giving it to you in the splashy sense. So you still don't get the metaphors and all that. You still don't get that, but wavy vibe.
Okay. I definitely feel like you need to go through whatever channels possible and like own that fucking term. Splashy?
Yeah.
Anytime a nigga use that, you
Trademark.
just peep out of the corner like, alright, nigga, you owe me 25 cents for using that. Yeah, thank you.
25.
Get your residuals, nigga.
There we go, $1. Fuck it.
I think I like $1 better.
I mean, yeah, yo, finagle the system, man. Set that shit up.
Finagle the government. Fuck
Yo,
that.
listen, all I'm gonna say is do that shit before the fucking white people take it.
I can't.
Cause nah, niggas
Copyright that
them
shit.
motherfuckers
Oh
have a
my
habit
god, I have
of
a story
taking our
this
shit.
time.
Like remember the fucking Facebook shit where like we would do memes of like, yo, who's in, like what white people's invited to the barbecue and shit like that.
Right.
Niggas they took that shit. They made t-shirts out of that. If we don't legalize shit, they will take that shit so quickly. So yeah, Justin, what's your story?
Legalize it.
Oh my god. No, it's probably so. It was all I heard was we were talking about white people, and I was like, I had to fucking file a police report on this crazy white woman last
Oh, boy, I
Thursday.
heard about that shit.
Oh, what happened?
Yo, I was like, I don't know if it's the time or the place, but that shit is
Yes.
fresh on my mind, yo.
This
I
is
was,
petty central. This is
I
always
was-
the time and the place.
yo, me and my friend were ready. It was, my hands were fucking shaking, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
That shit was so wild. This bitch was crazy. This fucking white woman lost her fucking mind, and she was trying to start shit. She wanted a reason to flip the script. It was literally like a classic fucking tale. Like I really felt like I was that news episode for a moment. Like I was like, this is not real life for me. Like I'm not gonna front. I've been called the N-word. I've been, people maybe flipped me off, said some nasty shit, some racist shit, but never have been aggressive towards me. This bitch wanted to fight.
So why didn't you
This
speak
bitch
up?
wanted
Should've
to
let her have
fight.
it.
Yo,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah, with
that,
that.
bro.
Yo,
Alright.
everybody
She wasn't
needs a
about that
good
life.
ass
Alright,
nigga
this is the
sometimes.
story. Me and my homegirl, I'm like, alright, I want to go to this spot, this Greek spot. They got this real lit food. I want this gyro. I'm hungry. It's my favorite food. Let's go. It's BYOB. She goes, let's stop at the liquor store. Bet. Okay, we pull up to the liquor store. Liquor store is in Glen Ridge, New Jersey, right? Predominantly white area on the way to the Greek spot that I want to get my favorite gyro from. So we pull up to the liquor store, cool. We're waiting in line, we got our wine. My friend, she starts dying because she hears a black guy, or she hears someone go, where's the Hennessy at? She starts dying. She starts dying, yo.
That was a black
And she
guy.
leans
That was a
in,
black
yo.
guy.
That had to
She
be.
That was a
leans
black
into
guy.
me, she's
Where
like,
Henny at?
Sound like
she's
me.
like, Jesslyn, yo, tell me why when I heard him say, where the Hennessy at? I was like, instant picture of a black man with dreads just popped in my head.
Oh,
And we start
shit.
dying together. Exactly as she imagined.
Oh,
So I was like, yo, the
racist.
stereotype
I
is
just want either way.
sometimes for
shit.
reasons. So that's what started it, right? I'm said out loud. and there's a white woman in front of us in the checkout line overhearing this. And I go, stereotypes exist for a reason. We start laughing because it literally paired up to what she was imagining, and we're just dying at the coincidence of it all, right? Okay. So now the white lady leaves. We're now talking as she's walking out about Taylor Swift. I'm like, oh, yeah, da, da, da. She goes, I used to work at Prudential Center. All the tween girls put glitter everywhere in the bathroom. So I had to clean it up, those fucking tweens. Da, da, da. I was like, when the fuck did Taylor Swift have glitter everywhere? I was like, oh, way back in the day when she had like long hair. So I make a joke with the cashier, right? Buy our wine, we walk out. The white lady that was in front of us in her long black, who knows what kind of coat it was, maybe a dead animal, for all I know. She's standing right in front of the entrance to the liquor store that we're walking out of. Mind you, she checked out like a minute before us. We had enough time to joke with the cashier. Right. So she must have been waiting.
She about to let y'all.
She had a minute to already like do whatever she needed to do. We had a joke with him. We had a story we told each other. Like, what the fuck you still doing here? Right. So she's standing there. So now me and my friend are talking, and I'm like, yeah, you mean when Taylor Swift had long blonde hair before she cut it and it was short? And then the lady turns around. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me?
You Taylor Swift?
Right. And I was like, so I'm laughing, right? I'm laughing thinking this is nothing. I'm like, yo, we talking about Taylor Swift. She had long hair. She cut it short. You know, she did that whole Riri go bad. And I'm like, yeah, da, da, da. And the lady's like, you know, it's really fucking rude that you're probably talking about me and you won't even fucking admit it. You're talking about me, aren't you? And we're like, no, ma'am, we're really not. And we just want to get to my car. So she's like, well, you know what? You don't even belong in this fucking neighborhood to be even talking about people. I don't even know why you're fucking here. So me and my friend are like, you know what, lady, we just want to leave now. You have a good night, yo. Like, have a wonderful night. So me and my friend,
she would have the business.
coincidentally, parked next to her.
Of course you did.
Wait, what happened?
That's how life is. They park next to each other.
Oh, shit.
We ended up parking next to each other.
Damn.
So I'm like, oh God. After she just went off some more, and me and Maya were like, all right, go on your way. We just trying to leave and go home. Like, you know, we just want to go home, lady. Like, that's it. So she turns around and looks at us as we're walking close to her, and she goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come close to my Lexus. And I'm like, so now me and my friend, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, this Chevy is my car parked right next to yours. We're just trying to get in my Chevy. We're trying to leave.
I'm in an Audi. Fuck your Lexus.
Like, whatever. I wish. Right? But I'm like, I'm trying to get in my Chevy. That's all. Like, you trying to leave too. So she's like, so who's going to get in first, huh? Because my passenger door is blocking her driver door. So now she's like, blocking it from my friend to get inside the passenger door. So she's like, who's going to get in first, huh? Who? Which one of us? And then, like, my friend's like, yo, you can get in first. We really aren't in a rush. We just going to dinner. Like, we're good. We have our wine. We didn't make reservations. We were straight. Like, you just, whatever, it's fine. So then he's like, you know what? You people are why we have security here. You know, this is why we have security to begin with.
I ain't gonna put you in, Mom.
This is like the third time she's dropping people. Right.
She would have got that.
Fuck that.
I'm bad right now. And the way she's talking to my friend is she's getting in her face and talking to her. She's not standing in where she's walking. She's approaching my friend, being all kind of crazy. And my friend stood there with her hands in her pockets and just stared at her unfazed. Finally, lady goes, all right, I'm leaving. After she noticed that she wasn't like provoking her enough, like it wasn't getting her to go anywhere. So then she's like, So she gets in, then my friend gets in, then I get in, because I'm standing outside too. Until Maya gets in, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere until my homegirl's inside the car too, yo. Right. So I was like, all right, we're all in. Straight. Boom. All right. I put the key in. 2 seconds later, this bitch hops out her car and starts banging on my window.
All right, now this place is
banging on my passenger window, and she's trying to open the door. Mind you, my homegirl was like super good, and she was like, lock the door. This bitch is crazy.
Trying to open your door?
She's trying to open the passenger door, but that's her driver's side door.
Y'all ain't whoop her ass?
Right.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Do not get it twisted.
Are you kidding me?
Where I come from, if you banging on my door, you trying to open it.
Are you kidding me? This white woman, obviously in a very predominantly white neighborhood, driving a Lexus in her fucking fur-ass coat. I could see the headline. 2 black girls jump white woman. Flip story over.
I understand, but I'm pretty sure it was some cameras out
2 ratchet black girls jump white women. Combined liquor, they must have already been drunk. I already saw this shit, yo.
So she's probably not gonna get away from it.
Unfortunately, that would be the storyline.
But I'm keeping it G.
Brody maxed out.
The story isn't even in there though. It gets worse. It gets worse. So I'm thinking if I pull off, I'm gonna drag this white bitch with me because she's trying to open the door and she's like going ham between the combo of ramming my door and banging on it. So mind you, Maya goes, I'm like, Maya, what happened? She goes, I think the door tapped her mirror when I opened it. I didn't think it was that serious. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna go off like this? Mind you, my car is rocking. This bitch is like looking like a lunatic against my door, like a rabid fucking animal. So I'm like, we're about to pull off, but I'm like gonna drag her though. I'm like, what do? I don't want to drag this bitch.
Drag this bitch.
So next thing you know, she pops my lock,
bitch.
yanks Maya
Get out
out
the
of
way.
the car.
Yanks her out of the car.
Pops my lock and yanks my friend out of the car.
Wait, what the
How the
fuck?
fuck did she pop the watch?
Her combo of her bang, my car's 99, guys. It ain't no flashy shit. So her combo of banging it and pulling yanks my friend out. So my friend's like, "Fuck out of here," you know what I'm saying? Gets her like body space back, gets back in the car, and I'm like, "Fuck this bitch if I drag her now at this point," and I drive off. And she's still trying to get it back in the car, right in front of the liquor store.
She
yo.
was asking for
this is
ass
I
why-
filed a police report.
She was asking for
What
an
happened?
ass whooping.
And that's as far as I've gotten at this point. Now you know what? Maybe
Shout
she
out to
will,
my
maybe you
brothers,
won't.
though,
I'm not even gonna lie.
That was one of my boys, Darren, Steven,
We
Bernard.
would drag that bitch.
We would have whooped that
But
ass.
think of the headline that would have flipped
And
it,
had
yo.
two.
The way she
Think about
was
it.
provoking us,
And
though.
had
She
two
was
cars.
looking to
Listen.
make sure that when the police did arrive, we were the ones already. Because she's starting everything. So by the time someone would arrive and we're in the middle of hitting her, look how that would look.
I'm pretty sure.
It depends on who's doing the narrative.
Yeah, outside
Because
the
most
spot.
most
Right.
places would say some fucked up shit like that. But if you have a syndication that's like me, is gonna look at this like, all right, let's think about this for a second. You have no training when it comes to dealing with confrontation of this type of magnitude. You have trained officers that will shoot unarmed people,
Right,
and they will literally be in no type of immediate danger.
right.
So you having no type of weapons, no type of training, how shouldn't you be able to defend yourself appropriately?
Self-defense.
I'm
That's
just
number
saying
one.
the way that things have
Self-defense,
been
boo,
moving these days
self-defense.
with the police and people of color, the last thing I need is for that the whole thing to be flipped. Have as soon as the cop roll up, we're the
Listen,
ones punching her in
yo,
the
you
face.
do that shit, Black Twitter got your back.
Yo,
No,
she
I'm
gave
just
niggas
saying,
will rob
you
you.
know,
Gave
the
Shorty
current
out the
climate of
beat,
this
like,
time,
I'm
the
pretty
way
sure
me and my
that
friend look, the way she was looking, the township we were in, all those variables added up. We sat there and we were like, what should we do, yo? And it really pissed us off that we even felt that way. I'm not even gonna lie, that we even had to sit there and be like, should we not? Like,
Yeah, this is a fucked up position to be where defending yourself makes you look, not even just you, but your entire people look bad.
Bad.
It's like, get the fuck
Bad.
out of here. Like,
they're gonna roll up,
anybody
we're gonna be the
else
ones just
can
punching
do
her
shit,
out.
but when we do it, all of a sudden we're
I
fucking.
got, I got a temper problem. But, so we would have whooped that ass.
I mean,
And then I would have been on the front page like this.
it took a lot of
What's
stuff.
up? Like, nah.
Yo, what's up?
What's the
New
story?
album,
What's
Hot
the-
Tie, go get
Like,
that.
what's
Right.
the-
Coming soon.
But
Yo,
that's
listen,
that's
man.
the
New album coming soon.
This is good promo.
Right.
Listen, man. January 28th, you already know, niggas, that piff.com. You know, Jay Javon, holla at me, man.
Yeah, my mom over here, she even know what's up. Straight hands and feet. We would have whooped that ass. Yo, mom, we would have whooped that ass. Right? Like,
But
nah,
now you gotta
man,
think about
that.
it, yo, and I teach as well in education. Like, I had a lot of things that went through my head at that moment, yo.
Oh, no, that's true.
Yo, I'm in education, I work with the kids, I do a lot of artistic things with that shit, yo.
That's
Like, you know what I'm
understandable.
saying? I need my position.
Me too. Honestly, I work for a corporation that's pretty popular. But at the same time, nah.
I feel you. That's why we had
It's
to
a
do
certain level of
police
respect.
report, yo.
Nah,
Nah,
straight
fuck
nah.
that. At the same time, Terrence Howard, whoop that trick.
But-
Whoop that
No.
trick. Whoop that trick. Give him whoop that trick.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, man, with that ass, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man, with
Come on,
that ass,
man.
man.
And you gotta keep it real, guys. You gotta keep it
Nah,
real.
we
Because
understand.
look at how that would have looked at us.
Nah, at the end of the
though,
day,
man.
I understand.
She was trying to antagonize us. Everything began from this woman. Meaning we were not even paying her no mind. She checked out ahead of us. Already walked out of the store. She had in the back of her head, I don't like these bitches. I'm gonna make them look like shit tonight. Because if she didn't feel that way, why didn't she already get in her car and keep it moving? She waited for us. The fact that she was actually took a moment out of her time, her day, to stand there and pause a minute when she could have been in her car and been left. Already made me feel like
Yeah,
she
she
had a
probably-
motive.
she
She was
probably
like, fuck
set
these
you up.
bitches. I'm gonna make sure they look like shit. And I
She
was like,
probably
yo,
set
that
y'all
was
up.
way
She thought y'all
too.
was talking about it. She wanted to see what's up. She wanted that action. Like,
She
And
wanted that action.
and
We
she
were like, we're
outside
not
the
giving you
spot
that
with
shit.
the
You're not
camera,
gonna get
so-
what you want. Back up, bitch. Like, no.
Listen, man. My thing is like this. You did the right thing up until a certain point. You were justified if... Had you have just popped off immediately when she was like, "Are you talking about me?" and you would, instead of saying, "Oh no, we were talking about Taylor Swift," you would be like, "Oh fuck this bitch," and rocked her. Then I'd be like, "All right, man, you need to calm the fuck down.
Jumping the gun.
But you had numerous times to let her, go the other way and try to de-escalate and just try to get to your destination.
Right.
After a while, you were in justification to do what the fuck. You and Maya had justification to do what
The
the fuck.
moment
you
she
had to
touched
do.
your car,
Yeah.
Yo, that was when I almost lost my shit.
The
But my
moment she
friend
touched
pulled
the
my
car,
arm and
that's
was like,
private
nah,
property.
don't
Fuck
even
that
get out
shit.
of the car, yo. Don't even get out. And I was like,
The moment
I'm
she
getting
got
out.
the
Get out.
middle of your
I was
car.
like, this is my baby.
Down.
You ain't think for her.
Listen,
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My girl wanna whoop that bitch ass.
Yo,
Touch my car.
I feel you.
She got out the car with the bitch ass.
I
They
feel
got in the
you.
car till they go home.
I
Let's
feel
go.
you.
Like that ass.
no matter what, the narrative is always going to be negative. Like, Jay, you do what you do. You're not trying to be anybody else. You do the music that feels right to you and that comes from you.
Exactly.
People are still gonna have something bad to say, like, oh, I can't, strip to this, or I can't funk to this, or even when you do some splashy shit, you're like, oh, why this nigga ain't conscious? Like, I want to hear real bars. Like, I don't want to just hear some radio. People always gonna have something negative to say. You're gonna still keep doing you. Now, with you, it's still the same situation. You have motherfuckers that were literally, positively protesting and not harming anybody. Niggas came through with an I Can't Breathe movement because of Eric Garner. You had motherfuckers, police, that were not even in that situation mocking niggas was like, oh, we can breathe. Like, there was a lot of police that were actually coming up with posters and shit mocking that. Now, had we had clapped back, we still would have looked wrong, but look at how the fucking narrative is. Like, we are literally doing something positive, trying to bring awareness, and y'all niggas think it's funny that a nigga got choked out on camera.
Right.
So it's always gonna be some negativity. So you just gotta put that shit aside. Just like, yo, fuck this. Yo, I'm sorry, my black people, but nigga, we gotta fuck this bitch up real quick. Like, y'all gonna forgive me later. And sure enough, nigga, Black Twitter got y'all. I'm gonna try to get my Black Twitter card. Yo, Mainstream, hook me up, my nigga.
I got you.
All right.
Right.
I'm black to the surface.
Wilding like that?
Yeah, definitely. Put her on live and shit. Put her on blast just like that Holly Barber.
I just want to get the fuck out of there, honestly, at that point. I was like, this
But nah,
bitch
I
lost
feel
her
you.
mind.
I
She's
understand
lost it.
that.
She's like a rabid animal. I am not dealing with you. There's no logic in that.
Mhm.
There's no reasoning with that.
Yo,
There's nothing like...
I think we as the black people, we need like a black SWAT team that comes and
Yes!
handles specific ratchet situations. Because maybe you can't because you don't, you feel conflicted. Like, I don't want to make my people look bad, blah, blah, blah. Nah, call the SWAT ratchet black people team. They come through and they fuck bitches and niggas up for you because they can identify the situation like, okay, you within rights. All right, move back. We got this. So, oh no, you didn't. And they kick the fucking door knockers out and they get the Vaseline and the razors and they put it in work.
Yo, Vaseline and razors.
Listen, I'm from the 80s, nigga.
Right. That
We
way.
look different out here. We don't shoot first, nigga. We beat that ass first.
Oh,
We talking our shit
You
right
said
now,
the
but
razors.
yes, you did.
Straight razors and Vaseline, my nigga.
This day you did right. Like, we talking our shit right now because what we do,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna lie, you did right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
At the end of the
Anyway.
day,
I wasn't...
we ain't shit.
Yeah, we definitely did.
I get told that all the
This,
time.
and this is
Right.
And this is before the Parmesan, Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me sober.
Facts.
We ain't shit.
You ain't sober, nigga.
No.
Keep it real.
I make a drink called jungle juice.
He said, let me
I already
explain.
talking about
Even that sounds
It
so
takes
racist.
2 of these shits. And then $50.
I make jungle juice.
Especially at the H&M.
Like that, right. Like jungle juice.
We might have to change it.
You know what?
Safari,
Jambalaya.
Man,
BNC
Southern
juice. Fuck
racist.
it. BNC juice.
Jambalaya juice.
Darkside radio juice. We gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. Trust me, this shit ain't nothing. He'll tell you.
No, that's not. Yeah. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Coming back to you. Now,
Yes.
we're about to get into another track from you because you sent us 3. Now, what track would you like for us to get into next?
Get into Vibe.
Wow, bro. Okay, is that another splashy track?
Yeah, it's my Get Hype Splashy song. I love performing that one.
Okay. All right. This motherfucker trying to have a goddamn tsunami on stage. This nigga trying to make
No, I actually have a show Friday. First local show that I'm doing in Hempstead. I live in Hempstead from Westbury, Long Island.
Okay, all right.
So this
Long
is the
Island,
first, like,
my baby,
Shout out to
Jenny Fire, she's from out there.
Shout out to Long
I'm about to
Island.
say where, so niggas can
One
try
hell
to
of
pull
a
up
ride,
on-
which I
and
got.
I gotta call the fucking Black SWAT team because niggas trying to pull up on my girl. But anyway, yeah.
Area 516 Club, so pull up,
Facts.
it's free. Get your drink on, enjoy the show. Everybody that I fuck with that supported me is local, so pull up, have some fun. Vibe out with your boy. Get splashy. Get splashed.
Yeah.
I think I'm off work that day. I think we can pull that. Keep talking? Alright, let's keep talking. Fuck it.
I was waiting for the splash.
Yeah, I was waiting for the splash too. Like,
I'm done with Chris. I can't.
I was about to
I'm
get
gonna
my,
hear them
I was about to
sleep
take Chris's
tonight.
umbrella real fast.
It's just gonna echo in my fucking sleep tonight.
Jessamine.
Yeah.
That's him getting back at me for not coming to the house party.
Which one?
Oh.
Yeah, which one? Oh, he should have shot this.
That's him coming at
Oh,
me.
he should have shot.
I'm gonna rack my
You said
head.
which one is
I had
more than
2
one?
weekends full of shit.
Huh?
Like, nah, shout out to Blackout though. He came through.
True.
to
Blackout,
Blackout,
rock out.
Of course, I had
Hit the
to.
shit. Almost got punched in the face.
What?
You did.
How I almost get punched?
Because I was on stage, not paying attention.
You know you
Yo,
ain't shit.
he was like, he was like, yo, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's my brother.
Yo.
I almost caught him with a 2-piece.
Yo, it's
I
what
said,
I do.
fuck you. But nah, shout outs to y'all. Shout out to Get Big Silly.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely a family affair.
That's definitely a fact.
It's always good when you can have that type of relationship. Like you could then walk up on stage, fucking who was that? Mainstream, Cool Shells, Dime, S Rock, Ray Beauty,
Zeke was there
Zeke,
jumping
this
over
nigga,
shit.
Nico,
Yo,
fucking
Oh,
live,
that nigga
Katie.
Live guys said word. DDP was in the building.
DDP
Brian
was
Joe
in
was
the
in the
building.
building.
Yeah.
Jay God was in the building. All
Solo
y'all
was in the building.
Of course, Solo fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Zeke was like, yo, they turned this shit to Summer Jam. He had the lights, smoke, like a bitch. It's about me, not you. The fuck you doing?
You're not. He's mad cool with the fucking owner there. They
I
always
fuck
do
with
that
him
shit.
though. Like him and mainstream regular ass DJing.
Nah, fuck man, fuck that.
Ew.
Mainstream on the
Nice.
mic and shit.
Regular
Right.
Spitting bars with
Right.
Jay Goss.
Fuck
I'm like, yo,
right.
where my fucking feature
Yo,
at?
I was like,
This
wait.
nigga.
I was like, yo, Jay, how you call this regular actor
Nah.
for my shit
Nah.
on stage with you?
Yeah, you
What
right.
you doing?
Thank you, Shells. Stick with spitting bars. But anyway, speaking of spitting bars, now, you were talking earlier that there's a lot of artists out here these days that you just don't respect because they don't really have actual content or lyricism and delivery,
I wouldn't say I don't
rumble
respect
rappers.
them,
but you don't like them.
but
You
like in
don't-
the sense of like hip hop and like real music, I don't feel like it's like real music.
Okay.
Mumble
It's,
rappers.
That's
it's,
fine.
a,
I feel the same exact way.
it's like a party sense. Like,
Yeah.
Making party music, like house music. You listen to house music, there's no words, it's just beats.
Yeah.
People pumping their fists.
Oh, yeah,
that's what
my
I
shit,
get.
nigga.
That's what I get with like in the urban culture.
Yeah.
As far as mumble rapping,
Right.
You're not saying shit.
Okay.
You're talking about stuff that
Mumble
nobody
I like
really
that
care about,
comparison.
but it's just the beat and some people flows is like, alright, it goes with the beat.
Yeah.
But what you have to say is like, you know, I don't want to drink lean. I don't keep the blicky cook.
Yeah.
Like I tried to
Niggas is
game,
not
I tried to
iffy around
game
me.
for a week and got shot at. I'm like, oh, excuse me, sir. I love the gracious offer, but I can't do this.
I'm gonna have to return the shirt.
That's real shit. I respect that.
Right.
Thanks.
Yo, because there's so many niggas
That
that
jumped
put
me
that
in,
shit
that
in
jumped
music
me
that they
out.
really about that. And then their car get pulled. And then it's like, what
Yeah,
happened,
like-
nigga? Like, you
right.
had 15 tracks and you busting your gun. Now niggas busting your gun.
Exactly.
You can't bust back. Like,
Right.
nah,
Yo, it was a BB gun, man. Come on, son.
Actually, in my last project in a song, I said, my mom would probably kill me if she knew that I got shot at.
Yeah.
She never knew that until she heard the song.
Mhm.
Immediately,
Oh,
like,
shit.
Joshua, my name Josh, bring your ass in. Why you ain't telling? I'm like, ah, shit. I'm like, it's mom, I'm rapping about life, mom. Sorry.
Like, nah, it was just a song,
You know, I
man.
tried
What's
everything.
it
I wanted
mean?
to be a gangbanger for a while, and the niggas was shooting. And I heard boom, boom. I'm like, nah, excuse me, sir. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't do this life. Here's your flag. I'm sorry, sir. When it got me a
Like,
9-5,
yo,
I'm
you
like,
jump
fuck
me in,
that.
but jump me out.
I ain't
Jump
even
me
get, I was
out.
just hanging with him. I didn't even get jumped in. I'm like, don't jump me. I ain't doing this shit. 9 to 5, here I come.
That's
I'd rather work at 9 to 5 than do it 9 to 5. What's that?
Alright, no. Well, the reason why I asked that was I was going to ask, well, who currently in this day and age would you like to work with, if you could?
Dave East, Don
Nice.
Q,
Nice.
Drake, Kanye. Drake is actually like my favorite. I can't sing and do the shit he do, but if I could sing, one, I would never shut the fuck up. I already talk a lot, so. And two, I would be in so like in a different light as far as music. I would be on something with it. I actually got like a little hour. I was walking, I'm like, oh, I kind of fuck with that. Let me get that.
Okay.
So, you know, I fuck with Drake heavy. Like I feel like he took music and really like elevated it as far as like being artist these days.
Yeah,
so that's
especially like the way he delivers music along with the beat and the snares.
exactly.
He really was one of the people who started
Yeah,
that.
so like, I really fucks with that. I just can't sing. My voice deep as hell. So
Hey, listen, we might need a Luther Vandross type of nigga.
I was just saying that shit.
Like
in my
they
head.
say,
I was
everybody got
like,
this
he was like,
13-year-old high pitched. I just
Hell
hit
no.
puberty voice.
Yeah.
Like
God.
where the real niggas that got voices at?
He was
Like,
like,
deep
ooh
voice.
yeah.
I tried that shit and it's a
Yeah.
no.
The next Casey and JoJo.
That's it.
Ooh yeah.
I'm sorry, it's too many soprano niggas running around. I'm from a different era.
Too many. Ooh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we need some more of ooh yeah.
So no for me. I can't do that shit.
He's like, no.
Would you ever be interested to learn?
Of course.
Okay.
I was actually talking to a friend of mine, like he's into like rapping himself. So he comes to me and asks me advice on shit. I'm like, bro, to be honest, I'm trying to either learn how to harmonize and sing, because I'm trying to take my music to a different light, a different sense. So he like, yo, if you ever want to like get into some classes, let me know. I'll take some classes with you.
That's what's
So
up.
we had a conversation on that and shit.
That's
So,
a good support system. Bro.
like, I fuck with him. I actually met him for playing ball. So that's cool. Yeah, so I'm just like at a different level with his music shit.
That's what's up. Alright, so speaking of your music shit, you can throw us to your new joint vibe.
My shit vibe. Yeah. When I hear this shit, you know, I just get hyped. Like this one of my get hype songs. I don't really make too many get hype music, too much get hype music, but this right here, like, yeah, I fuck with this song. So.
See, I need to get my track for the weekend.
Alright. Well, get your umbrellas, fellas. We got that new joint, extra splashy for y'all. Vibe. Right here at Darkside Radio.
I'm trying to get into a drop, like,
You gotta get that so I can throw it in his ad.
see, there it is.
There you go.
Be on some tiger shit. Slashy on the beat.
Flashy on that beat. Right? Flashy on that beat. Yeah, flashy on that beat. Yo, my phone going on? I get cussed out yet?
Yeah, look, find my iPhone alert went off. Find my iPhone alert went off. Twice.
My phone?
Someone's trying to track you.
Come on, phone. Yo.
You know it's only 22%.
I ain't that drunk. Told you.
It's blurry?
I am not what I eat. I just wanna thank the block, cause I was raised in the streets. But shout out to my dad, he kept my fam on their feet. I am Josh with your son, like I'm playing for the Heat. I've been living my life, doing good, I've been getting money. Shorty love to get high, I done do drugs, I be sipping Henny. Dog says I'm alright, cause the haters watching, they ain't fucking with me.
Ain't no
They
space.
killing my vibe, no, they killing my
Put this on the couch. On the couch.
living my life, doing good, I've been getting money.
I guess. All right.
I done do drugs, I be sipping
Now I was trying to stabilize it because it's slanted.
cause the haters watching, they ain't fucking with me. No, they ain't killing my vibe. No, they ain't killing my vibe. I'm a purebred, I was born to win, but I love sex, so I'm bound to sing. Jim Jones, I be flying high like Dwayne Martin, I'm above the rim. You never trust a bitch, nigga. You never break bread with them. They gon' wait till your back turn. Then they try to put some lead in you. I protect myself in every way because people nowadays are strictly thugs. They gon' try to keep you every time you down. Make it up, they gon' show you love. I got no time for no fake shit. No space for no hatred. I want a time, I was
Okay. I was like, yo, this shit sounded nasty. I was like, wait, hold on.
He told me hop on my back. Look at me now. I say surrounded by ass. And I be getting this cash. Pockets on roll. They say just look at the way that it drag.
Word, like, nigga, like, there's no going back now.
Nah, go ahead. He's going to go.
This is my last.
No, I can't. I was like, bullshit. I was like, you know what, fuck you. I was like, fuck. Fuck it. So, motherfucker, listen. Stop rolling with it. Nah, fuck with y'all. I don't know who was looking for my phone. It ain't me looking for my phone.
Coming back.
Already? Yeah. I just don't know. I'm not fucked up, but I'm really not.
Hey, Darkside Radio, we are back. Black out the Rebel here. To my left, this one, Blue. Man in the middle, we just heard his new joint vibe. Jay Javon. Birthday boy still kicking it with us. C Murder.
Yo.
Yeah.
He good. He good.
This nigga reading the contents to the Twister fucking card.
I was like, wait.
He was like, wait a minute, how much carbohydrates does
I was
this
on my
have?
Cat Williams shit. I was
Don't
like,
worry about it now.
this is lemonade, right?
That's lemonade drink.
And this is
Hey,
right?
juice that they drink.
That's that
But
drink.
this is a long
Real
seat,
lemonade.
Facts. Yeah, we just heard the new joint from Jay Javon
I
vibe.
fucks
Now,
with it.
during the music break, I was making sure, like, yeah, this was one of the tracks you performed for Art Fest. What is the process for you figuring out what songs you want to perform? Like, does it have to have a certain level of splashy for you to be like, nah, I gotta perform this instead of this one?
I feel like everything is splashy in a sense. It just depends on like where I'm performing and what the crowd is gonna be like. So when you see me perform, I did Changes because that was a song that I recently dropped. And then Vibe is like it's a performance, so people gonna want to get hyped. And then I did a song Cool Nigga.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I did that song is because I have a few Spanish coworkers that actually came.
Yeah.
And they love the song, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that for them. It just so happened that everybody fucked with that one too.
Yeah.
Because it was different. Like I was actually rapping in Spanish. Like,
Yeah, it was versatile. Because looking at you, you don't look Spanish, nigga. So
I'm not Spanish at all. Even though people be like, oh, I think he's Dominican. I ain't Dominican. I just got good head.
Yo, it's funny when niggas look brown skinned to a certain tint, niggas automatically default you to Dominican. Like you couldn't be anything else. I find that funny.
It doesn't help that like Spanish females call me Josue. I guess that's like equivalent to Josh in Spanish.
Oh.
That's like my alter ego, like Josue Gnarly. So it's like I fucking run with that all the time. Like fuck it.
That's
Very
what's
close
up.
to mine.
What's yours?
Jose Cuervo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you trying to
That's my alter ego, Jose Cuervo. I got that nickname in college.
Y'all should collaborate. Y'all be Josue Cuervo. Listen, man, yo, we gonna make this happen. Like, yo, Jay Javon is gonna come back from February 12th Valentine's special alongside Jesslyn Blue. That's gonna be her +1. Of course, I'm gonna have
he
my.
He already is deciding my +1 for me.
Listen,
wait, I was like, wait,
listen,
what?
Man, yo, I'm not here. I be setting shit up. I got you.
Funny is I actually won Artfest twice.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out to Zeke. I actually want to be there.
Fuck you.
Wow, that was
Zeke.
different.
I hit him up to give
Damn.
me info for Offset.
Yo, listen. It's always difficult to hit up Zeke. It's not even a personal thing.
He hit me up
He be
to
on that-
perform on my birthday though.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a little.
I'm trying to help you, Zeke, but damn,
Right.
that's fucked up.
Nigga hit me up like 5 times.
But now you want fame.
That whole no. I asked for that shit for months.
But shout out to Zeke. He always extends
I fuck with him.
the
That's
invitation
the
for me to
only-
come through. But unfortunately, my work schedule's changed, so a lot of the Saturdays and Fridays that he
The way
does
his-
it,
the way his account is set
I'm
up.
unavailable.
Yeah,
But
check it out,
I know
savings.
you reached out to me, and I know you reached out to Live Johnson and told him that he wants him and me personally to come out to next month. So I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do what it do. But congratulations, a 2-time
That's a
Starfest winner.
2-time champion.
I gotta speak to him. I gotta see who has the title for most wins of Artfest. Because I think you're tied up with somebody else. Because I think somebody else won twice as well. But that's dope.
I was actually gonna do it again in December, but like I work in retail, so it's like holiday
You
season
too?
was crazy.
Yeah.
So, I couldn't make that one, but I had every intention on winning again. To be honest. That's just how I'm feeling.
We might have to do. I'm gonna speak to Zeke. Do something where it's like, nigga, you win after a certain time. Nigga, you can't
Come back.
Like you can still perform, but you can't get.
Yeah.
You gotta hold that
put you
shit.
in a Hall of
Put you
Fame.
You gotta hold that
Honorary
shit.
Hall.
But-
Yeah, I was say that
But
honorary
the
Hall.
first
You
time when
gotta
I
hold
won,
that shit now.
he was talking about getting a championship belt for the next winner. So I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'm coming back. I'm winning.
Oh, he
I
already-
want a belt.
he
Like,
already- he
no,
already
I want a
bought
belt.
out
Fuck
He
that.
He on his wild out shit.
He told me about that, and I told him I was like, that is a very creative and original concept, but you have to be very careful with that because you're gonna give somebody a belt and they have to come back that next month to defend it, and in the event that they can't fucking win, or let's say that they can't fucking come back, then what? Niggas is winning.
You better get some shit where it's like replicas and I get my name on it and add it to my collection. Because if I won, I won. I want my shit.
He gonna do it Brock Lesnar shit. Come up once in a blue moon. Like, alright, I'm gonna defend my shit and then dip for like 2 months and come back 2 months later like, yeah, I'm ready again.
Probably. It's possible. So how did you find out about Arfest in the first place?
My boy Hef Dollars, he actually was a part of it. I don't know how he found out about it, but me and him, we actually went to trade school together. And he was like, yo, I'm doing this performance, and you should fuck with it. So I'm like, alright. He gave me the deep information. I hit him up, and we met up. He gave me the tickets and stuff, so it was cool. And that's how I found out about it. Through him. Shout out to Hef Dollars. I saw you make a face.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what's up with that reaction?
Because
story.
I'll tell you about that offline. No disrespect to him. Everything is cool. You know, I saw him like he hit me up and he was like, "Yo, I'm one of the Artfest winners." He told me that I get an interview in your show. I was like, "Yeah, of course. All right, we're gonna chop it up, blah blah blah." But no disrespect to him. Just a little situation. It's just funny that you are cool with him because it's a small world. But yeah. Now speaking to you and you reminded me about the content that you did. I remember distinctly why you won, because I was telling you too. I was like, "Nigga, don't fucking leave."
Yeah,
because
you was raving me on the DM.
I
was thinking about, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. It started late. It was wild late.
Yeah,
I came with people, so I'm like, no what?
Listen, man, Zeke, you be on some color people time to the 10th hour. Nigga, the show, nigga, the doors open at 6. Niggas don't stop before it's like 10.
That's a fact. Yo, I was the first one there at 6:30 for the sound check. The show didn't start until 11:30. The whole time, I'm like, fuck out of here.
I'm done with you.
Oh.
Yo, what up?
Oh, that's
so who are we saying hello to? Oh, okay. I ain't mad.
See, I'm trying to get like you my shit on stage. I've been holding this shit for hours.
Yeah, I've actually ordered phone stands for y'all to make it more professional.
Oh shit!
No more propping the shit up.
I respect that.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, like looking back and now talking about that, I remember I was telling you, like, nigga, don't leave. You're one of the people that we're contemplating on giving this prize to, like the grand prize. But I remember speaking to live, I was like, yo, the content that you did, because we're suckers for content and like actual lyrics and bars, because we're from the 80s, we're from that era. So
80s babies.
Yeah, of course. We love what you did with Changes. But what really was the deciding factor was that joint that you did. The Spanish shit. Because it was so versatile, it was so different. And then also, looking into the crowd, it wasn't just niggas in the audience. So you was able to convey messages and grab the attention of all genres of people. And that's one of the things we look for. It's one thing to grab the attention of the people you came with, because nigga, that's what they came for.
That's what they came for.
Like, if you told them about a show and they start rooting for fucking Kennedy or somebody, it's like, nigga, you're not doing your job. Something's wrong. You got a wrong circle of friends. But you came there not only, of course, entertained your peoples, but you got everybody else on board with you too. So that's what was the deciding factor. Now, I don't know about the other show that I wasn't there for, but if there's anything like that first show, I can see why you were fucking winning.
It was pretty much the same. The only difference is I did on Bonfire instead of Cool Niggas. So it was pretty much the same set.
Okay.
Bonfire. I listened to it a few times after I altered it, and I'm like, yo, this is my favorite song. So I'm definitely gonna do this the next time I perform.
Okay.
And what's crazy is the first time I did the performance when you were there, I had a good 7 to 10 people. The second time, I was by myself with my little brother, so I didn't have nobody.
Oh wow.
And the way the crowd reacted to the second time was like, damn, I must be doing something right if they still fucking with me. I mean, there's a few people there from the last time, but there was a lot of new faces there, and they was like really vibing to this shit. Like everybody was like, yo, son, like really. And there was one nigga on, what's his name? I think it's Quiet Black or something like that.
Quiet Black.
I forgot his name. But he was like, this thing was half sauce, bumping like
most people.
Nice. Like really hype in my face, dabbing me while I'm rapping. I'm like, alright, so it's getting to people. It's not just the people I fuck with, and they not supporting just because they have to support. They support because it's like actually something to listen to. They understand the lyrics, they feel the lyrics, and it's different.
Right.
I'm more about being different and versatile. Like I don't want to be like nobody. I never did it. I never will. Like don't compare me to nobody. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, just let me be Jay.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Push away forever. Alright. So at this time, you gotta DM slide that in real quick.
Caught that.
I'm sure you did. Now, at this time, we're gonna get into your third and final track for the night. Which track is this?
Changes.
Changes. Oh shit.
Changes.
All right now. So yeah, you can throw to it, tell us about it, the backdrop to it, and everything.
What really came from this song was like whatever I was going through at the time, as far as like changing my name, reinventing myself, like finding what makes me me, and everything that's just like going on in the world that I felt like is something I wouldn't entertain, something I wouldn't be a part of. I just feel like the song.
Okay.
Like, what better name to have for a song where it's a bunch of changes other than changes?
True.
So that's basically how I got that.
That's what's up. All right. Darkside Radio, new joint from Jay Javon, Changes.
Okay, nigga, okay, I'm black and innocent. I'm feeling like I'm OJ, Jose. This ain't gon' straight, but now I'm not rooted up. Niggas wanna hate on my style, but they can get enough. Go hard for my fam and harder for my enemies. Keep the positive energy till I find me the remedy for success and good health.
Hey, we gonna kill this later?
Enjoy.
What you mean, no? It's pineapple, boy. It's pineapple.
What's that?
Pineapple. Okay? Pineapple fish. What you mean, no? That's my birthday juice.
Happy birthday. I ain't birthday.
Hey, that one is out right, nigga. Hold on. Birthday juice? Nigga, nah. I caught that. Yeah, nigga, nah. I was like, yeah, we got some sex, nigga. Sound like you talking about some bitch at the club. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, call me over. Yo, bring my phone and call me over. I love you, sis. Yeah, nigga, yo, you're a pretty nigga. Look at me, bitch. Yo, you really are getting. I'll be at work like this. You really are getting. I'm gonna pull the cold out of thin air. I know where it's home. Oh, no, nigga, you're pretty. Look at it. Any nigga that carries their question around the birthday wave, yeah, you're a pretty nigga. Look at it. You try to be humble, nigga. Fuck that humble shit, nigga. You pretty nigga.
Got the leader at the scene, Wu-Tang in my heart, cause you know I'm about that cream. Boy, I'm really about to die. I'm in love with the game. I had no time to be a savage. I was out of my mind, I couldn't see the light. Now I'm good. I made some changes in my life. I was living it wrong, now I'm living it right. I made some changes in my life. I was stuck in the dark, I couldn't see the light. I made some changes in my life. I was living it wrong, now I'm living it right. I made some changes in my life. I was stuck in the dark, I couldn't see the light. I made some changes in my life.
And we back. Darkside Radio, Black Out the Rebel, just in blue. See murder to my far left, my far right. I'm
I
sorry.
like that track. And I'm the one that's drinking though.
Fuck you.
That's the third. I only played 3 tracks, and you said that to every last one.
What?
No,
He has a blanket answer.
I said I like that. That's my first.
I respect that. As long as you feel
Yeah.
same shit.
I mean, yeah, listening to it
Matter of
again
fact-
for like
matter
the
of
third
fact,
time today.
I'm gonna add that one to my February playlist
Oh, nice.
that I have to put together for WVMR Radio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
Much appreciated.
Everybody out there, just in case you guys forgot, once you come up on the show and you present your music, it goes on Darkside Radio SoundCloud, which is attached to the website, and it's never taken off unless you ask us to. So you're always going to be in constant rotation. Niggas are always going to be able to find your music. If you submit your High Tide project, it's always going to be there. We can do a write-up for you, things of that nature. So yeah, we definitely try to look out for these artists out here, man.
Man, much appreciated, man.
Of course, man. Of
All
course.
love is good love.
Yeah.
Even fake love.
Nah, we don't do fake love here. Fuck that shit. Nigga, I'll tell you to the face. I tell mainstream all the time.
No fake love.
Only time I sub you is because you ain't to my face. You ain't in my face where I can say it directly. It is what it is.
that's a fact.
But I mean, if they showing fake love, it's only because you're doing something right.
That's true too.
So
It's possible. Yeah.
He got haters on his back.
Nah, I don't got no haters that I know of, but if you are, like, you
everyone
at a
has
certain
haters.
distance to where
If
you're
you
not
feel
gonna
any
really
type
get
of
to-
successful at all, you have haters.
That's a
You
fact.
just do.
I know I got haters.
I'm nowhere near where I want to be, so I'm not even worried about that.
But you're on your way though.
That's
That's a
appreciate
very,
it, man.
that's a very good question because I was gonna ask you about that. Like, where do you see yourself within the next year, or the next 3 years, next 5 years?
Well,
Next 6 months.
Yeah,
within
well,
it-
dropping projects.
dropping projects like
Niggas
that.
look
I'm-
Fact. Seasonal.
My ultimate
Seasonal
goal
Is the snow season over?
He's
Alright, I got
seasoning
that
right
mixtape.
now.
Alright,
He's
there you
seasoning.
go.
Look, grind a whole day. You want to drop.
Yo,
See,
yo,
look,
yo.
drop.
Yo, honestly, you gotta look at the forecast. As soon as you see that it's gonna be raining that day, that's when you drop your project. Like, yo, extra splashy to go along with that rainy ass day, nigga. You ain't going nowhere either. Anyway, just listen to splashy ass album.
This project is actually coming sometime this week.
Nice.
hey.
Okay.
Right in time for my playlist.
It
Yeah.
could
Let 'em
be
know where to
when I leave
find
here and
it.
get home. It could be tomorrow. It could be whenever. But this is definitely sometime this week.
Nice.
And where I see myself within the next couple of months to years is a global phenomenon. Nothing
Okay.
less. Nothing less.
Phenomenal.
I don't want to be known as a good artist because I don't consider myself to be a rapper. Like, I feel like I'm an artist. I don't want to be an okay one. I don't want to be a great one. I want to be a global phenomenon. I want to be known across the globe. So that never
You're
happened.
already on a good path. You got bitches in Switzerland talking about, oh my god,
Internationally known.
oh my god, I had to rinse my fucking panties out. Oh my god.
That's
I was there.
I mean, otherwise, you soaking up the Levi's, nigga. That's a bad look.
I wasn't
Like,
ready.
bitches 80 degrees
I wasn't
outside.
ready.
You got
I
a wet
wasn't
day in your
ready.
jeans. What the fuck
I
is going
wasn't
on?
ready for him saying you have to twist your panties out. I wasn't ready for that.
I didn't expect that.
Listen, man, I got haymakers. I got bars, nigga.
Old school ring him out. Old school ring him out.
Yeah. Got that old school washboard that they be having in the cartoons and shit.
Oh, and
With the backyard clothesline.
Amen.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't get me started. Stop it.
Listen, this is what we do. But not, in my personal and professional opinion, I definitely see that for you. Like I said, you already have a good track record so far. You already got people in other hemispheres and fucking
Nigga said
countries and
hemispheres.
continents. Yeah, nigga, I told you, I'm not saucy at all. You
Yeah.
already got people on different sides of the world already bumping your shit. You have good content. You have a good personality. Like, there's some people who are like, you know, like Migos, who have dry ass fucking interviews where it's just like, what the fuck is going on? So you have a lot going for you. So I definitely feel that is where you're gonna go, and you have my word. As long as Darkside Radio is alive and breathing, and as long as WBMR is alive and breathing, we will definitely do our best to make sure that we help you with whatever needs that you need for your career.
I respect that. I appreciate the love, man, bro.
Of course, definitely. All right, so at this time we're gonna be closing out. Any last words, any shout outs, any comments you're gonna give out?
Anybody fucking with me, just know I'm fucking with you.
Can
Just
I
like
get
that.
a birthday request?
Oh, that's love.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I get a freestyle from the birthday?
Yeah.
He shut you down real quick.
Yeah. I should. Yeah. Yo, and honestly, listen, man. I don't want to hear nobody talking no shit on my live feed or nobody in my DMs. There's nothing fucking wrong with that because I'm a firm believer of stepping with your best foot forward. Now, if I told you, like, yo, listen, man, we need a free verse from you when you come into the fucking interview, you would have had some shit, you would have had some crazy bars, am I right?
That's a fact.
And it is what it is. Some people think better when they actually have time to write shit out.
Yeah.
You being a fucking fan of Nas, I can already tell you one of those people.
To be honest, freestyling is just, I mean, it's cool to listen to, but I'm in the art of making music.
Right.
So it's a different sense. Like, I want to sit down, I want to put all my thoughts on paper. I don't want to just blurt them out and just have you listen to it. I want to have you, like, listen to something and feel it. The only way I'm going to do that is if I sit down and write it. So I never really gave freestyling any thought. Plus, I feel like that's for rappers, and I'm an artist.
So I have to.
Hey, I respect that. Listen, man.
That.
Niggas is trying to sell out.
I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my
I
shit.
have, like I said earlier, I have to get a
Okay.
playlist
Okay.
for DNC After Dark. So can I get a exclusive never heard before track to add to the playlist?
Of course.
Because I'm really trying to put tracks that haven't been played or haven't been heard, so that I can get indie artists out there. Or even if you have one that you're trying to push or pursue right now, I'll put that as a head front for the playlist.
Well, to be honest, the songs that you guys heard, other than Changes, none of them were out. I performed them twice, 3 times maybe.
Okay.
So none of them are out. And then I got it's a 6-song project, and I have 3 other songs that nobody has heard. So, and then I got another project for the Valentine's Day tour, which is nothing but like a female. So it's like that. But
Dedicated.
you gotta when you hear it's like okay, I
Shout out
see
to
you
Sis. I heard
Listen,
that.
man, I'm trying to. Yo,
I heard that.
I
just
feel
call me
like
okay,
So,
cute.
I was like, I
need one of
feel
those
some type
Valentine's
of
Day
way.
jokes.
Oh, I got you. I can send that right now. It's already done. Nobody.
Alright, so my email, I'll give you my email after the show.
Nobody gets hurt.
That's what's up. I like this guy.
There you go, connection.
That's right. Fuck with me. Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
with
with this guy too. Now we gotta go get smacked one day because I'm chilling right now and I'm off the wall of the juice. But get it probably.
That's what's up.
Come on a Friday.
Yeah, man. We all gotta get splashy one day.
I
But,
think-
so,
Yeah.
where can everybody find you and your music?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Jay Javon. That's JAY__JAVON. And you can find my music on SoundCloud and Audio Mac. But the upcoming projects, I actually went through like the legal process and paid for beats and all that. So it'll be on Apple Music and all other platforms.
That's what's
Elevation.
All right, that's what it is.
Stepping Stone and all that.
Okay,
So
that's what it is.
fuck with me.
I'm talking about it.
C Murder, where can everybody find you and your shows and everything you're doing?
WVMR.
So just Google WVMR and he'll pop up,
Yeah,
basically.
Now, we had this whole show, Nico show. It was like, oh, Google him. I was like, yo, fuck you, Nico. But, nah, catch me at... Wait, is that Nico? Yeah.
Funny.
Catch me every
He's
Friday.
funny for
Catch me
that.
every Friday night, 10 to 12 on DNC at the Dog. Shout out to Jay Down the God and DJ D-Light, my co-host. Catch me every Monday night, 10 to 12 on Monday Night Raw. Except for tonight, I'm going to get fucked up.
Nice.
Yeah, everything is DC at the Dog. DC at the Dog is Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. DC at the Dog 18 at gmail.com is the email. You need that for the songs.
My ticket for all that. We
all that. Other than that, just catch me outside. You heard?
That's what's up.
Hey.
Just
Just don't bang on his car.
Where can you
Right.
find me? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Jesslyn Blue, JESSLYNBLUE, like the color. Yes, yes. I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna laugh. So, Twitter, everything else, Twitter has MS Jesslyn Blue. And always, please check out my book, C'est La Vie, the second edition, Amazon.com, always out there. Next feature is February 2nd, Above Art Studios in New Brunswick, New Jersey. So come hear some poetry from me live on stage.
Come hear those bars, B.
Yes, I've been practicing new shit, so I'm ready.
Come hear that.
Hey.
Come hear that.
Hey,
All right, man. Anywho,
I gotta trademark that.
I got
right
you.
away.
yeah, yes you do,
I
nigga.
got
Come
you.
through with a whole splash line.
Word, but like,
Yo, we gonna talk business. I got it. Black Out the Rebel.
I'm even worse sober.
Instagram, BLK Out the Rebel. Facebook, Black Out the Rebel. Twitter, Blackout DA Rebel. DarksideRadioNYC.com is the official website where you can hear his music as well as see the recording of this episode as well as all the previous episodes. DarksideRadioBookings@gmail.com is the email if you want to talk to us about anything business related, anything of that nature. Darkside Radio is the Instagram. Darkside Radio _ is the Twitter. Darkside Radio is the Facebook. Darkside Radio is the SoundCloud. Darkside Radio is the YouTube. I believe that's it. This is Black Up the Rebel.
Are you sure?
Let him know.
I believe so.
Let him
Come
know.
on, I be outside like, damn, is he done?
No, let him
man,
know,
we
yo.
out here. You gotta
Exactly.
maximize your potential on
Facts.
all
Nah, the funny
platforms.
shit though, I appreciate it. Let me be on your show tonight.
Yeah, no problem, man.
We
This is what we do.
appreciate you.
WBMR is a family. What other station you know that does shit like this? We cross promote. We don't have no malice towards anybody else, nigga.
Nah,
You on a different
all
day.
love.
You on a different whatever, nigga. Like it is what it is. Fuck that. So. Try getting that from these other stations. I'm just saying you probably won't have any luck. Anyway, this is
You
Darkside
won't.
Radio.
You won't!
Shout out to all my brothers, man. Shower Audio, what up, dog?
Yeah, definitely shout out to them. Best of luck with you with your High Tide project and all the projects that you do every week after that.
Right. Every season.
Like, nigga,
Yo,
it's gonna be another Friday. Like, yo, it's another pay period. Yo, have you noticed there's been 5 pay periods? Nigga, Jay Javon dropped a project every pay period.
Right.
I think something's up.
Groundhog Day, another one. President's Day,
and
Once
Black
again,
History Day.
this is Black Up the Rebel, Just Slim Blue to my left. To my far right, C Murder. In
Yo.
the middle, Jay Javon. This is Darkside Radio. We are out. Have a good one. See you next week.
Hey, wouldn't you know it? We in on time and Katie's not fucking here. Right? Like, I'm there. And she not here to go. Shit. Well, you should hit her up and be like, yo, let me do this show with without should ask you. I was going to, but I was like, I didn't have to with Katie. So I would have actually stay with you.
Whoop that trick! Whoop that! I told you! Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick! Told you! Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick!
I was like, you were supposed to get this show. I'm like, yo,
I wasn't good. I didn't know how to feel good at that moment. I was like, what is good about this? You know what I mean? Like, I just felt fucked up that I even had to feel that way. But I had the question that I couldn't hit her back. You know what I mean? I'm like, should I really hit the bitch? I should, right? But it's gonna look like I'm all fucked up in the game. Yeah! Exactly. That just made me so mad I even had to think about that. Like, that even crossed my mind. I meditated. Not the way.
no, no.